Nice. Absolutely atrocious. Oh! Good job, Abelard. You sexy bastard. Good job. Hounds are dead. We've proven ourselves. Maybe the cult will take us under their protection. No. None of that talk.
More enemies to face judgment.
Oh, they want to fight me. Well.
Doubt is for the weak.
Fuck it.
Another one is shattered.
You enjoyed it? Are you surprised? The fallen Drakon has defeated the best warriors of the arena. Cultist appreciates it. Mazurai. Oh, the other guy who was bugging out was Mazurai. He's been thrown in here as well. Yeah, the Drakon got punished by the Archons and basically stripped of his rank. But also, fuck that guy. Did any of you expect to see a monkey challenge to survive the vicious hunt? Do you savor the sight of the flesh gorger devouring his mangled enemies? Is this guy a space wolf? So I know we've been told there are space wolves in the area.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
What am I looking up here? Oh, that's the sergeant. I recognize him. I know his voice. We've helped me. We have to save these people from the torture. One of the Kari on the board sneers upon hearing our gentle shout, soliciting a wave of approving cheers. The Kari kicks one of the groaning bodies, blatantly savoring its untouchability. Impossible. Shoot him. Aim and shoot the figure she pointed at. Test failed. Shot rings out. It was like a... Shoot again. How's that failing? It's at 80%. Your only chance of helping him is to shoot him and end his suffering. Oh, she's just refusing. Does not hesitate for longer than a second before raises her weapon and fires. The figure flinches and goes limp. Yeah, I feel like some of the cutscenes down there were absolutely bugged. Oh. Oh, it's the Jester dude. I don't know what this guy is. I don't know if you can tell me, Seraph. But he keeps talking in rhymes. Stranger standing before you brings to mind the motley colored, long-limbed doll abandoned amid carnage and detritus. The bright colors of his sleek costume seem comical against the unremitting gloom and hostility of this place. Only the sorrowful mask that hides his face in the dark hooded cloak he wears pays tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Every move the Xenos makes swings with theatrical precision and predator's grace. You cannot decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or master assassin. Probably both. Still failed my lore check on him. The crib of future fled offers your offends your taste. Oblivion comes now. Here's it Noxian plays. And that starlit strain that chills the soul. The piece that doomed throngs pitched into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabond? So tread the steps, I say, escape the fate's grasp. What is the dance you so intent on drawing me into? The steps you already know, vagabond, a knife-edged minuet you must perform between oblivion, foes, and your own friends. So heed my sonnet well, it holds the key. A melody of snarling agony, beguiling now by rending flesh bewitched. Through sinew, bone, and grisly pageantry, it calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. A haggard chorus in the falls behind, their flesh employed to serve the maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confined. The baton sets the beat of every heart. And entrails are for him an instrument. The veins are living staves, sands parallel. Yet death to him is impotent. Is no impediment. For corpses' tones do carry just as well. Spectacle of blood and gore forged past. Everything is perfectly clear. There is a certain maestro of flesh who conducts experiments on bodies and others in his laboratory that can only be accessed by fighting in the arena. And draw his attention. Is that it? Bravo! Apparently that was it. And then he walks away. Find the Maestro of Flesh. Cool.
There will be no peace in my wake.
I can't go back that way. That's just the way out each time. Oh, that's the stranger again. What are you? Which the flyer took to the air suggests that they made use of profane xenotech.
They will see.
Meet the master ordered that you be let through.
They all will see.
What kind of creature are you? I am an Akathist, servant of the Master of Cervantes. His meat driver. What is an Akathist? An augmented warrior is called a rack, because the homunculus invades the nature like a conqueror. Corrects the mundanity and creates perfection from whatever it's left. What offenses earned you this hideous transformation? No offenses. I toiled to be granted this honor. I begged for it, and I got it. Sympathize with you anyway. I'm just pulling your leg. Want to come through? Master gave permission. This is where I wanted to go?
Curiosity.
Not yet. I want to go back to where the commissar was and shoot him in the goddamn dirty little face that he has. If it'll let me. We still can't go back into the arena.
What lies beyond?
Reunion? What? Oh, it's you! Yadari runs a hand over her face before turning to you. Her pale skin is tightly stretched over the bones of her skull. Her eyes lost their glimmer, and the neck is buckled under the unseen burden. And yet, you recognize her. Yulit, your former companion, the reason for your imprisonment inside these dark walls. Glanced at you, her eyes widening slightly. But that is the only change you detect in her tense expression. Whatever emotion she may be feeling, she's expressing them well. Ellen Tark? Oh, you survived. Good, I want to deal with you myself. Goes ahead, and I don't even withstand your gaze. That is enough words. If your decision is sown, then act without delay. One of the Xenos who is watching, let's torture the victim, steps forward. The monkey come here to taste pain, then you must have patience. Our little guest still has so much suffering to extract from this victim. Your prey is far more empty. Do not hold back. It's far from empty, do not hold back. Grips the blade in her hand, immediately winces. Her spirit stone is bleeding in red glow. She touches, oh, they're corrupting her. The suffering overwhelms me. No more. I cannot bear it any longer. Do I want to kill her? Lean forward and whisper in her ear. Suffering, you say? Perfect. Tell me how much more you're willing to suffer for a chance for forgiveness. Looks up at you with an agonizing eye. She bites her lip until it starts bleeding, plunges the blade back into her victim, and screams as her spirit stone fills with the crimson light. Twist of the dagger, another scream, another flash of red. Dukari hungrily leaning forward and biding her anguish. End my torment. Rip the blade out of her hands and kill Dukari, who's just spoke. He's too enthralled by the victim's torture to react. The blade goes through his throat, and the Xenos collapses with a visceral wheeze. His kin move to draw their weapon and freeze, transfixed by the sight of their brother thrashing in agony. From the Dark Ones to the monkey's property. My path shows me no mercy, Elentark. Tell me, will your heart find strength and resolve it takes to forgive me, to allow me to share in the journey once more? Word of words about your deeds later. However, yeah, right now I need help to escape. Now is not the time. The right explanations and understandings are now ours to pursue, and yet your willingness to accept me back astounds me, Elentark, and affrights me in equal part. Azorian, heed my word, I will not fail your faith again. has walked from these nightmares and reached the reached their stings into the darkness recesses of my hurting soul. I might still give it to the Inquisitor. We shall see. Right now, I just need her help. She doesn't have a weapon, does she?
One step at a time.
Oh my god, stop that shit. So obnoxious. Brothers and sisters, it's time for you to meet our greatest ally. Rogue trader of evil ones identifies himself as part of the resistance. I ask you, how can you fail someone as mighty, so mighty fighting on our side? I've already tried to kill him in the arena, yet their efforts are for naught. The Emperor protects. That gives you an inspirational speech while looking you right in the eye without a shred of shame. Raider, you condemned them to death, you lied to us, and now come to exact retribution. Mr. Agatha, what are these accusations I'm hearing? Could it be that the horrors of combat have rattled you so? You've been blinded by the ensuing madness? I have zero chance. Execute the duplicitous scum. Name the Emperor I sent you to death, for betrayal of every soul you sent to the slaughter with Sergeant Vigitus. Once we've been betrayed to battle, let's fill up the air. However, the soldiers seem hesitant to comply. They glance back and forth, distrustfully between the commissar and the hero known as the Imperium who has challenged him. Listen to me, the commissar's a liar and a traitor who's been sent many people to their deaths to save his own hide and stay in the Xenos' good graces. Seize him. Yeah. Beat his ass. Got the commissar's cap. The soldiers swore the screaming commissar, burying him under a pile of bodies, out of which blood-stained fists and gun stocks emerged before sinking back in again. Commissar's cap, torn from its owner's head, flies out to the crowd and lands at your feet. The only confirmation that his reign of treachery is over. Fuck that guy. Resistance fighters are looking at you with a mixture of fear and the deepest respect. They have, do not have the guts to address you. Execute Manus and the Commissar for the glory of his deeds and for the good of humanity. In the name of the God Emperor, I sentence you both to death. Carry out the sentences. Let the Emperor's justice be served. Yeah. Fuck him up, people. Quite dead. I got a level up, sweet. Commissar's no longer in charge. Any objections? No, your lordship. There's something you must know. The man who called himself the Commissar was a traitor and accomplice of Xenos. His promises of escape were nothing but lies. Shock murmur runs through the ranks. One fighting expression twists with a lament. Another one whispers a string of curses with clenched fists. Then there is no hope. We are doomed to remain captives of the Xenos, but a clean death is far more inevitable a fate. We beg your lordship to grant us the Emperor's peace. Yep, I'm gonna lead you guys out of here. United urge the crowd all as one falls to their knees before you. You see that their eyes awestruck and warm like sunlight. They offer you many voiced prayer to the Emperor. Where does Malice keep his trophies? In the next fight, you're coming with me. We should make the arena drink blood of Xenos. Make a commanding gesture. Do not wish to be disturbed. Cool.
Lord Captain, I serve at your pleasure.
How you feeling?
I fear, Lord Captain, that without the intervention of an experienced rejuvenate adept, I will not be able to overcome this frailty on my own. Blessed throne, it is hard to be a helpless old man. I always hoped I would die, long before the day my back and hands gave out. And look at me now.
Any thoughts of how we might get out of here?
I am sorry to say I do not.
I'm hoping I'll find Cassia so I can get these persuasion checks.
Crew at our disposal, we could be safely within its walls, conduct reconnaissance of this place, and in the end, meet our deaths in battle against the Xenos, as befits true servants of the God Emperor. However, we are deprived of our usual resources. Now we can only rely on our weapons and our wits.
Rogue trader, being reunited with the Emperor's Chosen is a balm to my soul.
Have you managed to learn anything about this place?
I have made no attempt to do so. What need do I have to know of the depravity of the enemies of humanity, when all I want is to burn it all in pure, raging flame? I already know all I need to. This place is evil, but there are servants of the Emperor here worthy of salvation.
Okay, we need to find a way out of here.
We do. And I swear to fight for that.
Okay.
May Terra...
Now that she's currently a voice actor, I might want to speak to her.
You came back from the dark, Elentark? Unharmed.
What happened to you after the trial?
I was meant to share your fate, Elentark, and vanish in the Dark City's rotting underbelly. But the Fleshmaster gave a different order. His twisted mind was beset by a question. Could a child of Asurion be saved from the gaze of she who thirsts with intense re-education? By replacing the influence of my spirit stone with the heady tang of pain that nourishes the followers of the dark ways? I donned the Executioner's mantle. They allowed me to keep my spirit stone in exchange for the suffering of others. I survived, prayed for Asurion's mercy, and hoped to escape before the stone cracked under the torrent of pain and terror assaulting my soul. Before the experiment was complete.
I want to know why you did what you did, everything from beginning to end.
You are asking why? How could I have trusted a monkey, Elentark? After Muaran told me that it was your kind that had attacked Kruderok. After I glimpsed a piece of Kruderok in your chambers. I saw that monkey hearts were full of hatred for me and my kin. And I saw how indifferent you were to the troubles of my kind. What else was I to do? Of the
I
two
literally did nothing
sorrows,
but help you.
I chose the one that was closer to my blood. Which is why I tried to find my dark cousin on the day he attacked Argonis. I used the commotion to slip away unnoticed and wandered the streets like a shadow in search of its owner. My efforts were futile. I returned to the palace in confusion. I waited for my fresh wounds to stop aching and for the watchfulness of the surrounding monkey to fade like the mist on an autumn morning. But still, I had my doubts. Perhaps, I thought, I should discuss it openly with you. That monkey Achilles. There was something wrong about him. He kept disappearing at night, so one day I followed him. Achilles was contacting Marajai, using an artifact that transmitted his master's orders. That is how I learned that the burnt monkey was about to betray you. Which meant my only chance to discover the fate of my homeworld was about to slip through my fingers. I could not wait any longer. I killed Achilles, took the artifact, and demanded answers from Marajai. He hinted at where I could go to look for the truth. You know what happened next.
Why am I asking, did you kill Achilles? You already said she did.
My words will hardly console you, Elentark, but I killed the traitor. I fear the Dark Ones left too many scars on his fragile soul. Your loyal monkey broke, so I gifted him a swift death, free from the shame of betrayal.